I hope you're well. Message for you today. Connecting to the person on your mind the most, the one that is really, I'm hearing say, the one that's really on your mind the most, okay? Maybe not the one that's supposed to be on your mind, but the one who is on your mind. That's the specific message for you today. Connecting now. Message, please. Overall energy. I let people manipulate me into ghosting you. Okay, it's very clear. So your person, the one that you've just connected into, okay, is not speaking to you, not coming forward, not doing what you were hoping they were going to do because somebody else is manipulating them. So I'm going to get this deck next, have a look what's going on in their environment and specifically look at the blockages, okay? Then I'm going to look at what other people think of you because it's other people with this that are messing this connection up for you, okay? Clear as the sky on a sunny day. So I'll give this a shuffle. Like I said, I hope you're well and thank you for watching and thank you for your support and thank you for leaving the comments, the likes. It's so kind of you. If you'd like any more help and you'd like a reading, just click on the title of the video. The links are in the description box. Okay, to the website, all the readings are on there, and also check out the free relationship report. And if you are new here and you haven't already done so, if you'd hit that subscribe button, that would be lovely. That helps support the channel because I couldn't do it without you. I would be talking to myself, but let's hit this. Clear energy. Other people with their great big wooden spoon in, aren't they? Some people just can't help themselves, can they? Just jealousy. I'm just hearing just total and utter spiteful jealousy. You know, some people go through their whole lives, don't they? And this is the energy of the person that's manipulating your ex. They're never happy. They could have everything. And I'm hearing materially they could have everything, but no, they still wanted to ruin it for you. Okay, let's see environment. Right, your person at the moment, because you are in separation, is reflecting on this situation. They're taking time out. That's why, there you go, they're reflecting, okay, but that's why this message came through, flew out the deck. They've realised they're being manipulated, okay. I think for quite a while they haven't. I think you found this really frustrating. And other people know they're being manipulated. A bit weak-willed at times, your person, all right? A bit easily led, I'm hearing. Gosh, spiritual hater. Wow. Yeah, the person that's manipulating here, that doesn't want you and your... It's not even, sometimes even about reconciliation, you know? You could have thought to yourself, you know what, I've moved on now. But there was never any closure. If there was, you know, some people can say, depending on the relationship, sometimes no closure is closure. But I feel today the message for you is you could have even just wanted a catch up, okay? But the person that is manipulating your ex hates on your light, your magic and your power. You are beautiful. You light up the room. You have a lovely energy, compassionate energy. You're easygoing. You will always try and see everybody else's side of the story. Okay, you don't just, you know, argue for arguing's sake. You sit back and you process it. And you've always tried, I'm hearing you try to keep the unit level. I'm hearing the word level, okay, but no, this person doesn't like you. No, I'll let you see that. Hopefully it's not too shiny. I'm not very good at this. They don't like you. They don't like you. And they're the ones that are manipulating, okay? Oh dear. What else is going on in this environment? That came out. Fake. Right, somebody's been making fake accounts or trying to find out what you're up to. okay? I think it's the person that doesn't like you, the person that is insanely jealous of you. They might even have more than you in the physical. But you know, it's not that, is it? You're just magnetic. People are drawn to you. People just love you. Okay? You've got the sort of energy, and it's a bit of an old-fashioned saying, but you could go out dressed in a... They used to say, you know, you could go out dressed in a bin liner and you would still have everybody wanting to talk to you. Whereas this person, the one that, you know, hates on you, that's manipulative and is causing all this shit, to be honest, they could have everything and they could have the best of everything, but they are fake. They are fake. And I think they've been trying to keep tabs on you because your person's in this energy, this reflecting energy, so they are pulling their energy back now from the situation they're in. And this hater knows that. They know it. They can feel it. They can see it. You know, your ex has gone quiet on them. Your ex... I feel before your ex did talk about you, probably not always favourably, but I don't think they genuinely meant that. I just think they're a bit easily led, okay? And I feel they've got themselves into a situ and they thought, you know what, I'm going to have to go along with this, otherwise I'm going to lose something. But now they're realising it was just horrible, you know, it's just horrible. So yeah, this person is trying to work out what you're doing. Oh my gosh, bottom of the deck, looking you up, okay? So they're researching you, they're studying you, and they're trying to get info on you. Whoa, you've really rattled someone's cage with your light, you know. There's that saying, isn't there, you know, just kill them with kindness, all right? Just kill them with kindness. Girl fight, arguments at war, competing. Did you have fights with this person? I don't see you particularly fighting, but I do see you in the end having to stand your corner, or maybe you exchanged words, or said to your ex, you know what, they're bang out of order, they're wrong. They were probably quite nice to your face as well. They've got ideas. They just think they're better than everybody else. They just think they've got... I know I use this word, but it sort of kind of clarifies it. They're just soulless, you know. Just not a nice person. Just not a nice person. Always fishing for compliments. Always name dropping, that kind of energy. What's this? This flew out. Love triangle, third parties, choices. You know, love triangle doesn't always mean another romantic partner. Now, it can do if you know there is, but love triangle can mean anybody. It can mean this manipulator could be a family member, it could be a sister, it could be a cousin, it could just be a best friend whose life... But I'm not getting that their life was bad. I'm getting that they're just not happy for anybody. They're just not happy for anybody, okay? Bottom of the deck, shine. Oh, your light irritates their demons. I'm going to take that and clarify that. Why? We've really got the gist of this, haven't we? Nasty person. Yeah, do you know why? Because the Five of Cups has just come out. Your light irritates their demons because their cup is always half empty. It doesn't matter what they've got, where they've been, who they've got on their contact list or their WhatsApp group. They're never happy. They wouldn't be happy, you know, if they had all the money in the world. All the house, whatever it is, they're never happy. And I feel the reason is because there's some sadness and despair and guilt, or even remorse about something that happened in their life, and they've never got over it. Now, we all have things that happen in our lives. You know, you have personally, you've got all of this, and probably other stuff. I certainly have. You know, things that you look back and you even wonder, how on earth did I ever get through that? You know, and I'm still here, sat here breathing and half sane. But this person just is bitter. They don't want you to be happy. They never wanted you and your ex to be happy. They wanted to control, and they wanted to exert this control, and they just wanted to poison it. Like a poison chalice, okay? Always, always. They're just very negative, all right? But they're lonely. They, like going back when I said about their social group, they could be surrounded by 1 million people, but they're never happy. Happiness is an inside job in the end. You know, it come, and you realise that when you're at your lowest, when everybody else has let you down and it's all just gone absolutely mad, that you realise that you have to dig deep for your own happiness. And you are like that. That's why your light irritates them. That's why they're demons. Because I just see you like little miss or mister, or however you identify sunshine. You always see the good in people, and you're always willing to lend a hand. You keep shining, all right? You just keep shining. You promise me today that you will keep shining, because you're a blessing. You know, all we are is energy. We're just, you know, our nervous system, that's all we are, is energy in a physical meat suit. And I'm just hearing to say to you that your energy, you don't even know it. You could just say hello to someone or open a door for someone. But you brighten up people's days, okay? You brighten up people's days, and unlike this miserable person, all right? Anything else on why you irritate this person? Yeah, they're just selfish. You seem to be effortlessly amazing without really having to do a lot. And that's going back to like my bin liner analogy. You just seem to be good and okay without all the possessions, all right? They see you as a threat. Any success you have or anything that you succeeded at, they didn't want you to succeed at. Now I'm hearing they might have pretended they wanted you to be successful, okay? But deep down they didn't. Deep down they didn't, because they've blocked your reconnection at every single opportunity. Even just you talking, even just you and your ex meeting up for a coffee, or, you know, going out for a meal, just chewing the fat, as we say in the UK. You know, they're just absolutely, you know, this energy is so sort of, it's dark energy. It's dark energy. Okay? I feel you've healed a lot. I'm just going to split the deck. I don't know why. Split the deck. Yeah, you've healed. Okay? But this person, this manipulator's got a very fragile sense of identity, and they're very emotionally immature. Okay? Really sulky. Really, they're the sort of person that will make sure if it's a special event, they'll ruin it. All right? They'll ruin it. So those really are a lot of your blockages here. All of this. Selfishness, bitterness, nastiness, okay? Let me see what your person would like to say to you. Let me see what they would like to say. Get the deck the right way, Keels. Get the deck the right way. What would they like to say, please? Give me a card, please. They're holding back. I'm starting to understand our connection. Yeah, absolutely spot on. Totally spot on. All right. Reflecting. they're starting to realise what the hell's been going on here. They're coming out of their cave. It's like they've been in a little bubble of... They know though, but they couldn't do it because they had something to lose. And they know they crossed the line with you as well. Okay. They know they were in emotion. Your ex was immature, afraid to contact you. Can you clarify that for me specifically, please? What's the challenge here? What's the challenge here, please? Challenge, please. Right, okay. They're afraid to contact you because they've got insurmountable problems at the moment. They haven't got a lot of energy left, all right? They've got problems, they've got a weight on their shoulders. The situation that basically they've taken on all the energy of this manipulative person. So whatever this manipulative person has said, they've agreed with. All right, I'm just seeing a picture. So the manipulative person tells them, you must do this, you must do that. You know, you're the ex, they're bad and they're this and they're all of this awful stuff. And they've got to such a point now where your ex can't see a way out. Okay? They can't see a way out. They've got so much stress at the moment and so many things going on that they can't see the wood for the trees. Literally. So that is one of the reasons why they're afraid to contact you. They've got themselves saddled in this situation. Why else are they frightened to contact, please? Oh gosh, my nails. 8 of Swords, they're trapped. They're trapped in the head. Okay, so they've got all these burdens, all this stress, and they're just trapped. They don't know what to do, they can't see a way out, they're feeling paralysed, they're anxious. But the 8 of Swords, to me, it's quite an old meaning, but I often find it's the case. It's they're frightened of some gossip about them if they come forward and talk to you. Okay? There's a lot of drama, a lot of stress and a lot of burdens, and they're stuck. But they are reflecting on it. What are they going to do? Let me just get this deck out. What are they going to do? Can I have a message about what they're actually going to do in eventually, please? I feel they're going to come forward eventually, but it's going to be slow, okay? They've got, or they will have, some financial stuff that will need sorting out, okay? But they're going to make a decision. They are going to make a decision eventually. Gosh, yeah. 2 of Cups, this is as the final card. That's the 2 of Cups, 2 of Emotion, but it equates to the 2 of Cups. So they are going to come in, all right? What's happening is that the issues around the physical, let's call it the physical, the finances, where you live, all of that, you know, stuff we have to do on a day-to-day basis. At the moment, they are reflecting, they are thinking about it, but they are keeping the peace, all right? They know the elephant in the room needs addressing, but they don't want to upset the apple cart. So what they're doing is they are sitting back and reflecting and not really saying anything. They're kind of closed off with the heart chakra. They're not really engaging. The manipulator, I think I've just invented that word, but that person knows this, all right? But eventually they are going to break free, okay? And this is the 2 of Cups, so they're going to contact you. And they're going to tell you how much they love you. All right, 2 of Cups for me is beautiful. Beautiful as for me, it's a soulmate card, a twin flame, whatever, however you want to call it. But it's a card of 2 people who just get each other. It's just that beautiful, loving energy, all right? And I do feel this is a nice energy. I really, really do. Once your person speaks up, and addresses said elephant in the room and stops keeping the peace, okay, things are going to change. Because the message on this is your relationship will grow closer, okay, or a current or a past relationship will grow stronger. Mutual respect and understanding will develop. Don't give up on this relationship that feels challenging. There's still hope. There is hope, all right? They're going to be back. So that's the tea for you. You know, you'll know if this message is for you, but just keep doing you. Remember who you are. If this is you and this is what you want, even if you want to meet up for coffee, whatever it is you want, just go to the end and visualize that. See yourself meeting your person. See yourself getting the email, okay? You don't have to believe it. Just tell yourself that and imagine it. Yeah, just know it's done. Honestly, it works. It really, I could give you so many examples. And then with this person, what you do is you just see yourself back together without this person, you know. You just say, we're together, and that's it. Without this person in your life. You don't, if you play the story, this message today is so that you know what the blockage is, all right? That's the blockage I'm channeling today when you see this message. So what you do now, if this is what you want with the Two of Cups and the outcome, is you just say, yeah, we're back together and it's wonderful and I am his or her, or however you identify, top priority. Okay, and that completely, and you don't think about this other person, okay? Because every time you think about all of this, this is just a message for you. You recreate it. So if this, you want them back, you say, yeah, we're back together. Pick a scene in your bar, in a restaurant, however. Ignore the messy middle. Just, you don't, honestly, you do not need to know the how, the when, or any of that. I promise you. Okay, it will happen. It will happen. And just ignore. This doesn't exist. You are their top priority. You are chosen. You are on the pedestal. And you are loved, chosen and adored. Okay? And then just know it's done. Ignore the 3D. That's an old echo of old thoughts. Alright? So, important message for you today. I'll leave it with you. Look after yourself and just remember you're amazing. And your light is beautiful. I mean that. Don't ever doubt that. Don't ever doubt who you are. Stick your chin up. Walk around and just remember how precious you are. And there's a lot of people that love you. Alright? Take care and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.